Alright, let's do this. Gonna run some Dragon Ball Z, or Dragon Ball Z FighterZ, Dragon Ball FighterZ, and see what happens on some trial matches to see if I can try and piece together how some characters are supposed to work. Maybe. I probably won't, to be honest. I'm pretty bad at life, to be quite frank. Oh god, all of the sands. All of the sands. Sorry about that. There's so many sands though. Just look at them. Look at them. Look at them all. Suddenly, just ram into him. I will use my spiky hair as the means to kill all of you. Does that thing work? Oh really? You don't want anal? Can't blame you. As far as I know, not a lot of guys enjoy it. There's probably some that do. Get kicked in the fucking face. Be gone, thought. And Goku just sprayed on that thought be gone, and she was just out of there. Oh man, I wonder what's gonna happen next. Who do I mean today? Who am I gonna play as next? Who am I gonna play as next? That's really the question. Who am I gonna play as next? Trial battles. Might not be able to play the full one and choose my team, but I can just get random characters and enjoy myself like no other mother. Alright, Krillin, we get it, you're bad. I'm gonna go. Punch in the fucking dick. I would if I could. I could purposely aim. Okay, Krillin, come on, calm yourself. Did he just multiform? Did I just see Krillin multiform technique that shit? What the? Krillin? Did Krillin just throw a fucking sensu beam? Are you kidding me right now? This is ridiculous. Krillin, best character. Jesus Christ, really? Bending Kamehameha? I mean, I'll take it. That's actually really cool looking. I don't know how useful it's going to be, especially as a level 3, but it looks cool. It definitely looks cool. And I definitely know I'm probably gonna run Krillin on 18 at least. Maybe. I'd like to run Krillin. Krillin sounds like he'd be a really fun character to run. But, you know, I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be a really fun character for what I know. But I'm already really liking what 18 can do. I'm definitely going to use 18. She can do some really fun stuff that I can see when I try her. She's got a lot of really, really, really hard follow-ups. Which are really good. That's not what I meant to do, but oh well. I was gonna try and see what Cell did, but you know, that just didn't end up happening. Hey, what does Cell do? Okay, he does an aerial Kamehameha. What does Vegeta? Does that? Okay, 18, if you wanna like... Dead. I have to say, that's by far probably one of my favorite specials so far, having the little that I played. Only because it's a hard follow-up from multiple air combos. Okay, okay. Oh, wall bounce into just death. You're dead. This is also one of the most visually impressive circuits that I've seen. Like, it's really pretty looking, just to say the least. I won't lie, like, that's really pretty looking super. By far, I think my the only choice of super that I think I like more than that has honestly been Beerus's, just because it gives you the feel of Beerus. It makes you feel like you're an all-powerful god. Which, to be honest, kind of fun. It's really fun, to be honest, just to see that. You're like, I'm going to wreck you now. I don't know when I'm going to stop. I'm going to wreck you. Nappa also has a pretty interesting level 3. His level 3 is a little bit lackluster, I'd have to say in display, but it's definitely interesting to say the least. Once again, I don't know any of the move lists because this isn't the open beta. This is just a trial mode that you can play. You can play between the time of launch and the beta, which is right now, just to test out characters. So I can't press the pause button and see move lists, but I'm having fun nonetheless. Okay. Like, Nappa definitely has some of the, like, his spoopers seem to be relatively damaging. And just, I guess just to give a little interest to that, you can kind of see it here. This one, if I'm remembering correctly, tracks that location, which is really good. And I don't think Nappa's going to be an air character. Even though you can easily combo him from a... You can easily move this into an air combo using the chase mechanic. Okay, 18 is under field. So is that Kamehameha, which is okay. I know that he has to do a lot with some of his specials being Cyberman orientated, but we'll show off his super, or his level 3 real quick. just because it's an interesting level 3, but it's definitely not a visually impressive one. Like, it goes off of what he does that kills Piccolo, actually, during the fight between Vegeta, Piccolo, between Nappa and the Z Warriors. Nappa decided and the Z Warriors. It goes off of what he uses to kill Piccolo, which is his whole mouth being shtick. Which, honestly, that scene in the anime was really empowering, because it's the first time you see a character like Piccolo, who, for the entirety of Dragon Ball, was such an imposing and powerful character, just get obliterated. And we're talking, like, completely and utterly obliterated. Like, he dies very quickly. And I gotta say, it's probably one of the most impactful scenes in the original Dragon Ball Z. Just because of that, he's such an impactful character, and you just see him gone like that. So, I don't know. It's interesting. It's just kind of lackluster in performance. Kid Buu's got a pretty nice looking one. Kid Buu also is really interesting in how he plays. Just for the fact that we get a character that's relatively dynamic based. That has a lot of power and can actually grapple, which he's the only real, like, grappler of the beta. Because they didn't include 16, whose entire moveset looks to be grapples. But the good thing is, I'm pretty sure his level 3 actually... Yeah, it can be airborne launched, which makes him a powerful character in the air, because he can just go into a ridiculously long combo having started from another character and then just finishing that. I feel like Kid Buu's definitely going to be one of the characters that will have the opportunity, if set up correctly, to just obliterate entire teams. I feel like he's definitely going to be a character that will have that whole little X Factor-ish thing that's in this, because they did kind of take something from Marvel. Or I guess not really, but you get my point. They took something from Marvel in that case, unless it's some sort of instant kill mechanic that I don't know about, which it probably is. I don't follow the game this or super closely. I'm more or less just play and break down some characters for myself, because I know I'm going to be playing the hell out of this game. But it's more or less... it's very interesting, to say the least, about what they're doing with most of the cast. Most of the cast looks to be very interesting and intriguing. I am very excited for the new launch, if only to play Android 16, because in fighting games, especially when made by Arc Systems, I am a big fan of grappler characters. In BlazBlue, I play Iron Tiger a lot, but that's mainly because I find Tiger to be one of the most interesting characters, and his damage output's ridiculously high for anyone who's ever played a BlazBlue game. Which, you know, is really cool, and the game's freezing on me again, which is cool. That's just gonna be an issue that I'm gonna have. I'm probably gonna have to edit out this match. Probably gonna have to edit out this match now because of that. It's kind of annoying. Oh well, we'll see in post. Alright. Well, I'm messing around. I really do like how they... Yeah, so that's definitely going to be, like, at least... No, it's an X Factor mode. It's got to be an X Factor mode. It's got to be an X Factor mode. I'm regaining HP. I was regaining HP, and it looked like my damage output was increased pretty significantly. Which is relatively interesting. That, and I was able to cancel out of a follow-up charge into a secondary follow-up charge, which means you can probably do whole combos, cancel with that X Factor X mechanic, and then keep going in hard, which means probably going to be very, very good. But at the same time, it's probably going to play out like X Factor with how I'm going to guess every character you lose it gains strength, which means for every character that you're down, it's going to be more. You're down, it's going to be more powerful. You might want to save it on until the end, where you can use it to just wreck a whole bunch of people easily. Kind of like how most relatively good players would keep Strider as their last character in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. And then just do that, because Strider can obliterate teams just by himself if given X Factor and Ouroboros. Lol, that was a cheeky ass shot. But no, this is definitely a lot faster than most people thought the game was going to be, and I'll say that openly. Like, yeah, you have 300 seconds. Yeah, I mean, you do have like 300 seconds per battle or something like that, but to be honest, it's not like you really even need it. I've been ending most battles off. Before the 200 second mark even hits. Oh, by the way. Oh, whoops. Okay. Well, I want to finish this off with beers so I can show it. Never mind, I guess I'm not. I wanted to show off what I was talking about with the whole... You feel like Beerus when you use his level 3. It just feels good. Beerus is definitely going to be a character more along the lines of Guilty Gear Xr's Venom, who was a major screen control character. Most of his projectiles can be... In fact, I'm pretty sure almost all of his projectiles that are stationary can just be thrown around the screen, basically. And that was a big thing that Venom does in Guilty Gear Xrd, is he can basically just throw pool balls around and just use them to bounce people around. And he's usually one of the most technically advanced characters, which drives people away from using him. But at the same time, he's also one of the most damaging and just all-around good characters to use because he has that, which really let him keep screen control. That's the reason why he was really good in Guilty Gear. It was the whole fact that keeping screen control is what you really want in that game, because if you do, most characters are very close ranged and they can't get in. You keep people away from you, you can't really do nothing. If there was anything I could change about this game, it would definitely be allow me to put the English voice acting cast in here. I don't know. I'm an English guy. I know, uncultured swine, yada yada yada, but I don't know, I prefer the English cast, I really do. Well, we're gonna get showed off here on Vegeta. Get absolutely annihilated. I do love the destructive finishes like that. That is by far my favorite thing about this game so far. Aside from the fact that its combat system is just so beautifully simplistic that it works perfectly. And that most level 3s can be comboed into. Which really helps. It's really a fun way to do it. It's to give level 3s the ability to be comboed into. It kind of helps with characters that don't have the exact truthful ability to level 3 into people. There are a few characters that have that problem. Ultimate Gohan definitely does. His doesn't combo in well. Most characters I'm finding that have beam supers don't combo in super well, but they still combo in relatively well. I know Super Vegeta does, and I'm definitely going to show that off right here. Super Vegeta's got a relatively basic bread and butter that can combo into Final Flash, being his level 3, which is relatively nice, because most combos that I've been trying to do with characters like Ultimate Gohan are relatively difficult, and they still have some frames in which you can see. Okay. So it looks like these are more or less the EX versions, is the heavy button, which is nice to know. And then you have your energy attacks, so like, you just got that, which, to be honest, is a really nice recap into his other stuff. Big Bang Attack, however, doesn't really recap well. No, Vegeta's got a really good bread and butter that just captures into his, well, I would say it recaps into, but I try to be fancy there. I'll just show it off real quick. It's, like I said, it's really simple. Well, I just recapped into Big Bang, so you know what, whatever works. I honestly don't know if I'm going to use Vegeta at all, or Super Vegeta. I've not seen much of Blue Vegeta, but seeing as I did order the special edition, I'll have Blue Vegeta from the start, which is awesome. I've not seen too much of Blue Vegeta, but I don't know if he's as, you would say, energy-based as Super Vegeta. Super Vegeta's very energy-based. Both of his supers are fucking energy moves, which, in my opinion, isn't the greatest. I like Nappa. I like Nappa a lot. But I'm going to try out Gohan Adult. See if I can do anything cool with him, because he does have some cool moves. He's got some cool burn, or some cool meter burn moves, which makes him really interesting to play sometimes. Along with that, he also has this whole power-up shtick, which is really interesting. I'll just show that off. You get up to max power, you can expend your gauge, or you get up to power, you can expend your gauge. And to be honest, it's relatively decent power boost to get on. He's got Masenko and the energy baller thing. which that's really cool to speed with regular energy blast. He's got his Rising Dragon uppercut, which is really cool. So does anybody have a short Yuki motion move? No, okay. And he has a teleport elbow drop. Which I can tell is going to be really good for mix-ups. It's going to be really good for mix-ups, I can tell that much. I'm going to test this because I've not seen if his RB does something different. No, people don't know. Sometimes the RB version of a move, the RB and the trigger buttons are the ones you use to use supers. Sometimes that version of a move can be different. I'm pretty sure, by the way, I'm pretty sure you can also... Okay. Gohan's really a character that's probably going to have to be built up. I feel like he's like Phoenix from Marvel. I don't feel like he's going to be super great on his own, but I feel like if you play a team that specializes around building leader for him, he's going to be unstoppable with that X-Factor form of shit. Or the form of X-Factor stuff that the game has. I feel like he's going to be goddamn unstoppable on it just because of that. But, once again, don't really know. Didn't really get a chance to participate in the beta too much because damn servers wouldn't work, and then by the time I knew about the extended day, I just wasn't playing it. But, you know, worst comes to worst, I'll continue playing this like a week from now, non-stop, because why not? Alrighty, let's get into the next match, see what I can do with Piccolo. Well, we'll play around Piccolo. I've seen Piccolo, but I don't know. I've not seen too much of Piccolo. Played a decent amount of Beerus. Okay. Okay, Piccolo definitely grappling. I'm sorry, what? Okay, anti-air grab. Okay. So, definitely got some grappling in this. That's always good to see. Okay, so he's got a cross up. So light cross up, far cross up, and then... Ooh! Mix up cross up. Interesting. Whoa, okay. Interesting. Piccolo's definitely going to be a very controlling character. He's going to be a character all about just keeping control of the situation at all times. Check out his supers. See if I can combo into them all. Okay, so Hellzone Grenade is his first one. Can it be used in air? No, it cannot. Okay, good to know. Level 3, I'm just gonna take a random guess. Ooh, specialty cannon. Oh no, it's light grenade. Oh god. That poor man. Alright, not what I was expecting. I was honestly expecting something closer to specialty cannon, but you know what? Whatever, I'll take it. Not visually impressive. Still got a definitely rate Beerus and 18 as being the two most visually impressive characters on turn of supers and level 3s. Chrome's looks cool, but I don't know how useful it's going to be. Cell, though. Cell does have some cool stuff. Cell definitely has a very interesting whatever you want to call it. Cell's got an interesting little thing where you just kind of get to throw laser beams around. I don't. That's a fucking lie. That's a lie. Cell's kind of interesting from what I've seen. He's got Solar Kamehameha and everything else, but he also has a big radiant, like, energy field. Okay. So he has spinning forward. Have your spinning forward. I don't know what I'm looking for. Meter burn spinning forward. Okay, that's like an anti-air command grab, basically. Interesting. He's got the Kamehameha, but he actually has a backward energy attack. Doesn't get Piccolo wait long enough to use it. That's interesting. Definitely can make him a very very screen-heavy control character. If only for the fact that he can Kamehameha and then just tear you apart. But that's the kind of energy field thing I was talking about. And, you know, he can hit it in the air, which makes him just even deadlier. The Solar Kamehameha, I will admit, does look impressive. But it can only be triggered on the ground, which is by far the worst part about it. This feels like it's going to be a really big game about whose supers can go in the air and whose can't. Definitely going to be a big power struggle for characters whose supers won't work in the air, which is why characters like Kid Buu are going to be really good. A character like Frieza is going to be really good, I feel. Only because he gets a power-up, and then his main one can go in the air, which is Death Ball, of course. I feel Beerus is probably going to be really good, just for the fact that he is that kind of Venom archetype that I explained. I feel like Goku is going to be pretty good, because he does have a variation of his Super Kamehameha, which is his 1-bar super. Once again, I don't know move lists. That shoots upwards. But at the same time, it's also a Kamehameha if they're on the ground, which means you could pull them into a ground combo and then that, which is very impressive. So I've not actually seen. Okay. So he has like a close, medium, and none of that. Okay, so he actually doesn't have a back quarter circle input, which is kind of odd. Yeah, I feel like Golden Frieza as well is going to be kind of the same sort of thing as Gohan. He's going to benefit from having a team, but it's not like he's going to be necessary. I feel like Frieza's going to be good on his own, but I feel like he'll definitely benefit from having teammates to build up meter farms. I feel like definitely if you just come into battle with Golden Frieza at 7 bars, he's just going to obliterate the world. Because this fun thing with Frieza is he can kind of just spam the fuck out of his supers. Let's see if I can do that right what I was talking about with Vegeta. Oh, lost Big Bang attack, so it doesn't really matter if you died anyway. Poor bastard. I do like it that most of the inputs are all the same for every character. Throwing quarter circle, double quarter circle forward with right trigger will throw out a level 1. Maybe I should try with just 1 quarter circle. You know, I'll try missing rounds. I feel like characters probably have more than 2 supers. Probably wrong about that, but I feel like they probably. I don't know, it's an Arc System's game, and Arc System likes to use the half circle forward kind of motion for a bunch of different characters, and that's really what I feel like. Why I feel like there's probably a bunch more supers that I'm not seeing, but you never really know. Okay, no, that's bending Kamehameha. So nothing there. I feel like 18 can be a very annoying character if you let her, if she's got enough power. No? Okay. Oh, I feel like Piccolo's definitely going to be a very situational character. Neither of his moves can be active in the air. I don't think either of the Crones can either. Which, like I said, I feel like that's definitely going to limit characters in their versatility. Like, it's definitely going to limit characters in a form of usability. Whoa, okay, interesting. Didn't know that was a thing. I mean, I knew that if you had Goku with Gohan, then you do Goku, Gohan, Goten, Kamehameha. I didn't know that that would happen, though. Didn't know 18 to call out Krillin to just Shrek a man. Alright, we'll do one more match. Okay. End this off. See if I can figure out anything else with any of these characters. Well, it's because the AI is so fucking retarded. I can just trying stuff with characters that it gives me. So I'll probably just end up playing... You know, I'll play Kid Buu just to show off why I think he's going to be a very dominant character in more of the top tier stuff. Because the entire thing is, unless the combo counter turns blue, because this is the thing with all arc systems, combos, it's a just combo unless it turns blue. If it turns blue, you can mash A and you can Yukemi out of it, and you don't have to worry about it. But if it's a just combo, like how that's read. Also, I feel like he's going to be really good just because he's got a good assist, too. And because his, Candy Beam is command grab, like, that's really impressive. That's such a good thing to have for a character like this, give him a command grab. But the reason why I definitely feel like if Buu wants to help me out here, is he's got that. Wait. He's got that. While he's on the ground, which is really good. When he's in the air, he's got this, which makes him really good. And his ultimate can be done in the air. I didn't do the air there, but it can be done in the air, which, once again, will make him really good. I feel like the thing that's going to make characters on the top tier level really good is, do they have a command grab? Like Buu. Do they have a command grab? Because that gives you field position. Can they perform supers in the air? Like Buu can. Can they perform their ultimate in the air? And the ultimates in the air, I feel like, definitely might be one of the most contributing factors towards the tier list. Just for the fact that if you have ultimates and you can throw them out in the air, you're probably safer to throw them out in the air because, like I said, you can't break out of a combo in an ArcSys game unless you have the, whatever the hell it's called. Unless the combo turns from, combo number turns from red to blue, or that they drop a just combo. So people that don't know, just combos as well are a phrase in Arc Systems fighting game community, which means that while you're comboing, the number will stay red. However, if you do something that is super not intended by Arc Systems, it will turn blue and can be gotten out of, which for most terms is very bad, but at the same time, those unjust combos are some of the most damaging if you know how to do it. So as you see there, my combo went from red to blue. Oh, and what I was talking about with Goku's. Jesus Christ, alright, that was odd again. What I was talking about with Goku is, so that's the RB one. This is the right trigger one. And then, so yeah, so right trigger in the air. thumper in the air. Just right in the gut. In the gut and the dick. It goes 2 weak points, even though Namekians don't have penises. You know. I thought I'd catch her in that. Okay, so he has a round smash. Something else. We'll just end this off by showing off visual decency of this ultimate, if I can land it. This one's actually pretty appealing too, but it's probably just for the Super Saiyan 3 transformation. The one ultimate that I have seen, though, is Goku Black's, and his looks amazing. Well, I'm super excited to see that. Alright, well, that's all the time I got for now. Go ahead and see y'all next time. For any of you that decided to watch all the way through this absolute trash fest to see some fighters footage and my opinions on some of the characters that I gotta play. In the total beta, there were 11 characters total. The game launches a week from today. Today being the 18th. Launches on the 25th at 11 p.m. sharp for download, which is when I'll be playing it. If you like, go ahead and like, comment, favorite, subscribe. Ring the stupid bell thing. I don't know. Just, you guys do you. Till then, catch you next time. I'm Das.